everyone, and welcome back to Fully Playable Games. So on today's video we are doing a bit of a combination video really. So I've got a couple of bits that I've picked up from Facebook Marketplace and also a couple of bits that I've picked up from one of my local charity shops. And yeah, I thought we would go through and yeah, I thought I'd mix them together because there wasn't enough in each pickup to do a single video. So I thought I'd merge them into one and then we'd have a look at everything we've picked up. So the first bits that we're going to look at is the Facebook Marketplace pickup. And I actually saw a listing, and the listing, amazingly enough, was for free. And messaged the seller, or messaged the seller, are they still available? It's like, I've got someone coming to pick them up this afternoon. Like, okay, no problems. If they do flake out, then ping me a message. I'm literally just around the corner. I'll come and pick them up. And the following day, I think it was either the following day or a couple of days later, he messaged me to say, if you're still interested, they're available. I'm like, perfect. Give me 10 minutes, and I went straight round. And I'll put the listing up now. So as you can see, they are a set of free PlayStation 1 games. And let's go straight into it. So the first one that we've got is Worms Armageddon. This is a best of Infograms version. It is just the disc. It doesn't have the manual, unfortunately. But I will say Worms Armageddon is probably one that I see quite often. And actually, looking at it, I have got the Black Label version. Oh, that's interesting. So I've got the Black Label version, but it's missing the front cover. So it's the same manual across the two different versions. So yeah, I completely didn't realise that I didn't have the cover for that one. So yeah, I have got that one as well. So looking it up online, it's not listed on CEX. It is on eBay for £5. So not a bad pickup there. Then next up we've got Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. This is box complete. The only problem with it is it's got a small little nick out of the case just there, but I have got some spares, so if it does bug me I can swap it over. This goes for £15 on eBay, once again not listed on CEX. And then the final of the three games was Worms World Party, once again on the PlayStation 1. This one is also box complete, and this one goes for £5 on eBay, and once again not listed on CEX. That's the only thing I find with CEX and the PS1 is there are just less and less PS1 games being listed on their website. Yeah, don't know why, because I'll say, especially this year, out of the boot fairs, I've been seeing so many PlayStation 1 games. It's unbelievable. My PlayStation collection, obviously now, I am double stacking my PlayStation 1 games. I have got so many of them. Not that I'm complaining, because I absolutely love picking up my PlayStation 1 games. But yeah, I just don't know why they're not ending up at CEX. But it's what it is. So yeah, £5 for Worms World Party. But what I did while I was there, I was sort of talking with a seller for a while, and he was sort of saying to me that basically it was a kid that messaged him, he'd offered to come and get them, then delayed, then when he was due to come, delayed again, and eventually he just said, tell you what, don't bother, and that's when he messaged me. So I'm quite thankful, but yeah, I just couldn't believe that someone wouldn't go and pick up free PlayStation 1 games, because yeah, to be honest, I will pick up any sort of games that are free, let alone if they're PlayStation 1. But while I was there, I actually asked him if he had any other gaming stuff that he was looking to get rid of, and he actually pulled out a couple of bits for me. So first off, he brought out a couple of memory cards. So we've got two PS2 memory cards. We've got a max memory 32 meg memory cards. This one goes for about £7 on eBay, and then we've got the official 8 meg PlayStation 2. That goes for £4 at CEX and £5 on eBay. Once again, he literally just gave these to me. Didn't cost me anything. So we've got them. And then we've got a couple more bits as well. And actually, I haven't put one of these on my list. So we've got the original Sims 2 on the PC. I don't think I've got this. I think we've got Sims 3, a couple of expansion packs. But I don't think we've got Sims 2 on the PC. Now, I have played that. I've played that extensively. Really enjoyed it. And that's probably the last Sims game that I really put a lot of time into. I played Sims 3 briefly. Probably spent a couple of days playing it, but nothing major. Nowhere near as much as Sims 2. So I haven't actually got prices for that. What I'll do is I will ping up a price at the bottom for the CEX and the eBay price. But in addition to them, I did get a couple of expansion packs. So we've got Sims 2 Family Fun Stuff. This is one, yeah, this is basically extras, like extra items for the house. It goes for 50p at CEX, £3 on eBay. And then we've got Sims 2 Pets. This is box complete. I can feel that there's a manual inside. I'll be honest with these ones. Oh no, it has got a manual, so that one is complete as well, which is good. And then this Sims 2. Ah, that's why I didn't include this. It didn't have the disc, and I'll be honest, he did say this to me. So he did point out it didn't have a disc, and I was like, I'll take the case because I might be able to track down the disc elsewhere. So that's why that's not on my list. So there won't be any prices up down the bottom. But yeah, Sims 2 Pets, that goes for £2 at CEX and £3 on eBay. So yeah, a couple more of the Sims games. So that is everything that I picked up from the Facebook listing, but I then, as I say, also picked up a couple of bits from the charity shops. And one of the bits that I picked up was a PS3, and not just one, I actually picked up two, but I don't have the other one anymore. If you remember rightly, well, by the time you're seeing this video, it would have been a fair while ago, a good couple of months. I actually done a trade with a friend that I work with for some Mega Drive games, and I actually traded him a PS3, and I believe it was a PS2 as well, for the Mega Drive games. So one of the PS3s that I traded him was one that I picked up in this charity shop visit. And I think what I've done was I actually gave him the two controllers that I picked up with these as well. So I got the two PS3s. Obviously, both of them work. I've actually done one of my, I think my last collection roulette video on a PS3 was done on this very PS3 that I picked up. So I've got the two PS3 consoles, a 6-axis controller, and a DualShock 3. So I think what I ended up doing was give him the console and both the controllers. I paid a tenner for both of those with the controllers. Looking them up online, they would go for £60 each at CEX, and they would go for £50 each on eBay. So really, really chuffed with those pickups. And as I say, one of them has already been used for a trade, which, to be quite honest, I was really chuffed with, because I don't get the opportunity to do trades. So yeah, I was really chuffed. I think overall, with the two consoles that I traded with him, they probably cost me less than a tenner. And for that, I got nearly £100 worth of Mega Drive games. So yeah, was really, really chuffed with that. Then at the same time, I did also pick up an Xbox 360 game, and it was F1 2013 on the Xbox One. It is disc only, but I do like to try and get hold of any of the F1 games as and when I see them. So I ended up, it worked out, I paid 74p for that. I think that was bundled in with some other bits. It's not actually listed on CEX, which I was surprised at, but it is on eBay at £6. So yeah, not displeased with that, shall we say. And then it's actually a separate trip to the charity shop. I actually picked up 2 more games, and I hadn't gone in there in ages, so I just happened to pop in just to see how they all were. And while I was in there, the manager was like, "Oh, I've got a couple of games actually." I was like, "Okay, let's have a look, see what you got." I always look at games, and the first one I got was a Platinum Edition of Crazy Taxi on the PS2. It is box complete and in really good condition. So I paid £1 for that one, which was really good. It goes for £4 on both CEX and eBay. So yeah, really chuffed to add that one. And then the other game that I picked up was, once again, this was from the same place that I got the big bundle of big box games last year. And it's even wrapped in bubble wrap. So let me actually open it, because I've not opened it since getting home. And yeah, I love getting the big box games. Whenever I can pick them up, I will always grab them. But this one is the Microsoft Return of Arcade big box game, and this runs on Windows 95 exclusively. But what is interesting with this one, and this will be a unique feature of my big box PC games, I don't know if you can see it just up the top here, it is actually a floppy disk game. So let me open it up. And you can actually see there, it's even got the old Microsoft logo as well. So let's actually unbox it, because I've not unboxed it, I've not opened it up, I've not done anything. There we go. So where does this open? There we go. So it opens like that, like that. Oh, and it is sweet as a nut. So as you can see, if the top wouldn't flap down, it's got everything in there. It's got all the paperwork. It's even got a little Microsoft licensing envelope. It's got the free floppy disks. It's got all the paperwork in there. It is brilliant. Yeah. Really chuffed with this. The box itself is in really good condition as well. There's no rips or anything. There's a bit of wear to some of the edges, but it's got a date on it. Let's see if I can find a date. It's obviously going to be post Windows 95. 1980, 82, 79, 80. There you go. 1996 this was released. So what we're looking at, 2006, 2016, 2022 at the time of recording this. So yeah, we are looking at 26 years old, and the box is still in this good a condition. So yeah, really chuffed with that. So there's a couple of little dings and everything like that, but overall the box is in one piece, so really happy with that. Once again, paid £1 for this one. It's not listed on CEX obviously, but it is on eBay at £18. So yeah, really chuffed with that. That is going straight into the new big box PC shelf, which I think at this point none of you have seen yet, because I haven't done my room tour yet. As I said in, I think it was the last boot fair video, so it might have been last week's video, I am going to be doing a full room tour and collection breakdown video. The 1st of March that is coming out, and that will actually be the 2-year anniversary of the channel. So that will be 2 years since I've started Fully Playable Games. Just does not feel like that long. And if you think in that amount of time as well, we've had 2 separate games rooms, and yeah, I have to admit, I can't wait to show you the games room at the moment. Even though it's a bit untidy in here in general, just having everything in here is brilliant. So I can't wait for that video to go live. But that is all of the pickups for today's video. So let's quickly run through the totals before we wrap the video up. So total spend was £12.74p. So obviously all of the Facebook bits that we picked up were all free. Didn't pay anything for any of them. Total price, if we'd picked everything up from CEX that we could have done, would have been £130 and £50p. Sorry. Obviously most of that comes from the 2 PS3s. And then if we picked everything up from eBay, we'd be looking at £171 exactly, which once again, just amazing. Really, really is. So that is going to wrap up today's video. But before you head off, even, if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're not already, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell to be kept up to date when I upload new videos, including my 2023 games room tour. And yeah, with that said, thank you so much for watching today. Really hope you enjoyed the video. I don't know why I keep going to say channel. Really hope you enjoyed the video. And I will see you on the next one. All right, bye.